Hey Commanders and Commanderettes, Chesty Puller here with a video for the Shadow Ops 70s, the latest Eastern Horde 70s. This is my first attempt. I did make numerous mistakes inside this base. I was unaware that there were Icaruses in every defense silo. I believe it's Icaruses in every defense silo. I found out the hard way that there's Icaruses in at least two. I'm assuming that there's an Icarus in the third one on the back left as well. So I wasted two Peacekeepers and I misjudged the range on the two Storms in the back, and so I took about 50 minutes damage on my Cyclones. Other than that, I didn't take any damage. So what you do is you bring out your Growler and you launch your Titan. The only reason that you're bringing your Growler and your Titan out is to defend against the aggressive infiltrator leaders, which are coming out. I've counted 3 of them, and I think that that's it for the most part. Let's see. There's also a bunch of commandos just kind of hidden. You gotta. They're blending in so well with the environment, and that was obviously done on purpose, but they are difficult to see, and they'll get you if you're not aware of them. I'll point them out to you here in just a minute. Now, this is my first mistake. I should have not launched this Peacekeeper missile. I should have brought my Jericho or my Doran in and taken out that defense silo, and that's what I do here in a second, but so that was a complete waste to waste that Peacekeeper. I won't do that again. And however, I do land a Peacekeeper in the back near the CC, but I made a mistake not realizing that that was actually a Icarus that's in that defense silo back there as well. And so, as I said, this is just a first attempt video, and the reason I'm putting it out is so that you guys can see my strategy, maybe improve upon it, make it work for yourself, and maybe so that you can get these done. By the time I get a good video on this, it could be a week or so before I figure out, exactly how to do this. Apologize, I haven't been putting out as many videos lately. I'm super busy with work, so haven't been playing as much, and I haven't had a desire to play as much because it seems that Kixeye is bringing out so many units and basically nullifying the units that you've worked so hard on. If you essentially don't grind. An example is this event. Did you see this event? There was like 7 or 8 things that were 600,000 or more. That's ridiculous, really. So what I did there was I brought in a Night Owl and I took out that tower, and the reason is that there is a drone silo back there that is threatening my tunes with its Night Owls that it has. If you'll notice, my Growler drones were being killed by the Night Owls, so I was getting dangerously close to having a situation there. So now that the tower is gone, I can come in, because that tower was filled with special forces. I believe a commando and a lead heavy operator, and there might have been something else there. And so I'm purposely not taking out that power just in case I needed it to have some drones come back. It might have helped me, I'm not quite sure. It might have helped me to have them to distract here, but this is one of the mistakes that I make. You'll notice I don't really have any damage on my Cyclones, maybe 15 seconds or something. and I planned on ending attack there, but I did get a shot from a hidden commando that I did not see, so he shot me, and then let's see here. The second mistake that I make is that I bring in my Cyclones, and well, this is another mistake that I made. I should not have used the Peacekeeper here on the last missile that I shot. In the video, I noticed that the Icarus was shooting my Peacekeeper, so even though I got one shot off that, or one missile that landed there, I essentially wasted that because I didn't take out anything that I wanted to. So I took out the other tower there because it did have special forces in it, and I didn't want them to shoot me. And I've got a little bit of damage here, and then I take a lot of damage here by misjudging that second storm was within range of my Cyclones. I thought that if I had shot the CC that I would be just out of range of that storm, but they've got that thing sitting so close that I don't think that you can come in with your Cyclones and take out the CC. There's got to be you know, it's anti-air, so there's really no need to take it out. I really didn't need to take that out. That was pretty much a waste. I did not have to do that. So on my next go around, if I just did the thing exactly like that and did not bother taking out the CC, I can take out the CC with my Sheila at the end, the CC and the other storm, without a problem. And also the defense silo, which I took out. There was no need to take it out because it just had an Icarus in it, and so that was a mistake. I am commonly heavy on air, so I just, that's my first instinct, is just to go to air, I think, and that was a mistake. So I decided to bring Sheila in because I just really started using Jericho, and I do like Jericho, but I'm not quite sure how my setup was, and I was out of time. I couldn't go back and check. I wouldn't have brought Jericho in unless he had charged ordnance on him. Now, if he had charged ordnance, I thought it would have been fun to bring him back, and I think he might have charged ordnance on, but I'm not 100% sure. And I did not like the way that those that platoon retreated. Did you notice that it went, you know, off to the side? Sort of stupid, because I was pretty close to the entrance. It could have just sent me back. These are all things that are built into the game so that you'll take damage. It's one of the reasons that I'm really not happy with Kixeye. They just are greedy and are taking extreme measures to cause you to take damage so that you'll try to coin your repair. The prizes are a little bit better now with the reduced install times. That's a little bit better. Let's go back and see, but I'm pretty sure that the only damage that I have is on my Cyclones, and it's about 50 minutes, I think. Yeah, everything else was instant repair. 50 minutes on the Cyclones, and again, I put it out so that you guys can improve upon it. I'll put a better video out when I get a chance.